Hey there folks, I got a new knife for you. What I have here is a new knife. It's a slip joint. As you know, I've been lately infatuated with slip joints. This one is from Tucson Knives. TS90 is the model. Tucson is a Chinese company. They're super affordable. Recently, in light of me buying a new house, I find myself looking for budget-friendly knives and, of course, slip joints. And I saw this, and I already have one. I did the review on, I'll put the link below for the other slip joint from Tucson. And I saw this one, and I was very interested. A couple of other reviewers have already done nice videos on this, and a takedown video. I forget the gentleman that did the review, but it was such a good, he was from England. He did a nice takedown video, and the fit and finish, I was just so impressed with this knife. Right off the bat, I'm gonna tell you right now, it is a slip joint. Overall length is about a little over 6 inches. It's not very big. It'll disappear in your hand, but it is a little bit of heft to it. They listed on the website that I bought it, that they listed it at 2.82 ounces. I weighed it and it's not 2.82 ounces. Let me just clear this. I hope you guys can see that. It actually comes in at 3.11. Actually, I thought that was a little heavier. Yeah, 3.11. So they were a little bit off on the website. But it is a full titanium handles with a steel spring. M390 on the blade. It does have a strong pull on it. It's got a good 90 walk and talk. It's got a good 90 half stop. But you can see it's very, very strong. It's probably the strongest pull I've had on a slip. Now the nail, there doesn't have a nail neck. It does have this fuller, which acts as a nail neck. So it's a satin blade. You can see by my fingerprints, and it's like a bead blast on the fuller. I love the fuller. I love the overall design. It's a modern take on an old style slip joint. Blade shape is kind of, I can't decide. It's kind of like a sheep's foot. Kind of like a Warncliffe. I don't know, you experts tell me. It looks like a reverse Tonto, another reviewer said. But yeah, it's got fluted milling on the titanium scales. I believe it's a Torx screw T8. It's small. And they did put lightning pockets inside on the titanium. If I get this to focus. So even with the lightning pockets, you know, they skeletonized the inside of the handle. It's still got some heft to it. As soon as I took it out of the box, I said, "Ooh, this is weighty, weighty." So the spring and the what do you call this? The lanyard loop is part of the spring. I mean, it's nice if I want to put like a Scoopy Loops bead on it, but I don't think I'm going to put anything on it. I just like to keep it in my pocket. I am going to carry it in a sheath. My good friend Chris hasn't seen it yet, but I've been using this other sheath. I'm sure Chris will generously offer to bang out a nice slip for me, a nice slip cover. I prefer a slip cover not to have stitches on it, just one side, you know, just fold it, which Brooklyn Tactical Designs does a nice job with. It is a thick stock of M390, if you can see there. Oh, guys, come on. There you go. Look how thick that is. It's listed at 3.5 millimeter. Who knows if that's correct, but it is a thick, very thick stock of steel, which I'm sure adds to the weight. Yeah, I've become that. I don't know if I posted it on Instagram, but yeah, lately I've been infatuated with slip joints, and there's a new one in the collection. So this was 89 bucks. So this is gonna be a nice everyday carry beater for me. You know, and it's nice to carry a knife that you don't have to worry about because it's not a grill, it's not super expensive. Look at the design over there. I like the way they did this over here. Now, normally that irks me, that the way that sticks out, but they did a nice job rounding off the edges, and the fuller kind of like goes along with the lines of the outer edge of that blade, the back. So I like the way they did that. So it actually doesn't, it's not like an eyesore. You know how some slips, they just like cut it off and it's exposed and it's sharp and it just looks unfinished? This one's rounded off nicely. And you can even see when it, on the lockup, normally you would see this flush, right? But because they rounded it off, it's a nice touch. It's a nice touch. It's everything, fit and finish is nice. Everything is finished nicely. It's smooth. No sharp edges except for the cutting edge. It's just really well done. Nice contouring on the handles. And they did something pretty cool. Looks like an optical illusion, if my thing will focus here. You see where it kind of looks like it tapers off. Come on, cooperate, camera. You know, with the fluting. I believe, I didn't measure it, this is the same height as this, although it looks, there you go. It looks like it's wider on this side. So, and that's because of the way they contoured the scales. Really nice job. 89 bucks, how can you beat that? And M390 steel. All right, folks, quick vid on the Tucson TS90. Peace.